So hi guys, this is Rasika and I'm going to answer some of your important questions that you need to know. Like for September intake 2023, there are a lot of mails and comments and doubts and a lot of questions for me as you know um, offer letter holders and the students that are actually trying to plan and go for University of Dundee, or maybe staying in Dundee and all the stuff. So here's this video for you guys. So I will be like getting off in my YouTube channel and read all your questions and emails that I have been received from a lot of you. So it's I thought it's better to make a video and talk about all those detailed stuffs that you should know, because right now it's almost 1 year for me that I have been like staying in Dundee. Right now I'm in Europe, Portugal. Yeah, I'm doing internship in from Pagoda here, so I will be also telling about those stuff. But I hope this video helps you, and if you have any more questions, you are free to ask me, but make sure you always watch all my videos before questioning me the same questions. Maybe if I have like answered these questions that you have in your mind, so please do check it. So let's start. So the first comment I already got was, the first question was like, how are university accommodations? Do you prefer university or outside accommodation? So if I have to say that, it depends on the individual. If you are a person who can handle the excess coldness and who can adjust all the stuff, because the main thing is in UK, especially in Dundee, it is too much cold after when you come to after September. Okay, so when you arrive, it won't be that much windy or cold, but eventually it will be a lot cold and freezing temperature when it is like normal November, December starts, and it will be like till, if I have to say, it will be like last longing by, you can say, Feb or April. That's the thing, and it is normally very freezing temperature and too windy as well. So I would like you to decide the accommodation according to your body type, because if you take university accommodation, you go for a university accommodation, it will be like a little bit costlier, but it has its own benefits, like you will get 24 hours heating, okay, and you will be having a good personalized room, which includes your own separate bathroom, like 2-in-1 washroom and bathroom as well. And yeah, so this is like, and it is very close, and obviously besides that you will get like Wi-Fi connections from university accommodation, universities and everything. So it has its own perks. It will be a lot like closer to the university itself, so it's good. And if you are like you will be getting safety as well as all the stuff. So yeah, so that's the perks of university accommodation. And if you are outing like for outside accommodation, you're going for it, then you should know that the outside accommodation is not that easy to find out, first thing. Second thing is that you really need to know that what kind of roommates do you want, okay, because that's the worst case scenario when normally when you go and search for like you accommodation, you take anyone, like you go with anyone and your roommates are not that not that good. Sometimes if you're a person who sleeps early and wakes up early, the other person won't be doing that. And if you're introvert, other person is must be like maybe extrovert, and if it doesn't match, it will be a lot like issues. And if I have to be honest, the accommodations here are a little bit costlier as well, but not that much costlier like university accommodations. So you need to know one thing, that if you are going for outside accommodation, just make sure you have the right roommates, you have the that what kind of accommodation you're taking. Because if I have to say, if it is very like DD2, DD3, DD4, where exactly is it very good to like always travel, or do you need any bus or all the stuff? So make sure that you know every details about the outside accommodation. And yes, they are more cheapest, like please, and you will get a lot of variety and all the stuff. But the another thing that you need to know is the outside accommodation are not directly get to go visible kind of stuff. You need to book online. If it is like of a property agent, you need to book all the stuff, and there is like the sites of them. So you need to at least have an appointment, book an appointment, and then you have to go 5 minutes before, or else they will just leave and they won't even wait for you. So that's the another strangest thing about it. But yeah, they are very punctual. And obviously you really need to know that where you're staying, with whom you're staying, is the another secondary aspect that is more important, because it depends that, and it depends on your personality as well as the others. You don't like, you are not here to have grudges and get out of all the stuff. So it's better to know your roommates. And if you're like all are flexible, and if you're not flexible, then I will just recommend you that you just go for like one person, like 2 roommates, and that's it. And yeah, but normally you will get like if it is like the accommodations are of Easylates, yeah, the name I'm taking, have their own online websites, Easylates, Spare Room, as well as go and check out your Facebook Dundee accommodations. You will get a lot, like plenty of renting things. Also go and join the WhatsApp group of previous batchmates and all the stuff. Because just get along with your seniors. Normally obviously there are no seniors. It may be like same one, like before your same, that's it, or like year before. Like you can contact me as well. If I have any leads, I can let you know. But make sure that you go out and a little bit explore. But if you go like to on Facebook and all, like you don't know the person, you know one thing, that there are scammers as well. So do not ever go for something very fishy and so direct. Okay, so make sure this is a disclaimer for you guys, warning signs. Do not ever go. Just talk to them first. Go and make sure that there is a accommodation and all. No one will ask you rent or deposit before you even see that accommodation. Okay, so please make sure that you do all the stuff. And Zoopla is also the another site. Move-in site is there, rent-in site is there, so you can just explore the sites. But please be aware of the scammers. And yeah, that's the thing. It's not that too hard to get the accommodation. If you're like on right time, you will be definitely getting, but if you're late, so just let I just want to let you know that it's better to be early than later, because when the time goes fast, and Dundee is not a place like Mumbai, or like very balanced temperature. It is too freezy every time. It rains as well, so you need to know that, and it's too expensive as well. Like not that much like London type, but still pounds are pounds, dude. You need to know that. Okay, and yeah, if that this person has asked me that if I will prefer university or outside accommodation, definitely I have preferred outside accommodation. I have never preferred the university accommodation, so that was my choice according to my body type and all the stuff. But yeah, still I regretted at the very first when it was too cold, that it was too cold and you need a heater. Okay, so the heater, when you apply a heater at this times, like the bill goes up, like within 3 days you will get like 100 pounds of bill maybe. Yeah, because that's the very costly. It depends on your heater, with like it is electricity or the normal one. So make sure of that you know this, that you can afford a little bit, or maybe like you can adjust, like I adjusted, like I put on a lot of layers of clothes, and also like sweaters, and two huge blankets. So that was me in winters, but normally in summer you can have a chill pill. It will be like sunrise rays coming in, so yeah, you can have that. You can feel the summer in Dundee, guys. I swear to God, because Scotland doesn't have that thing. Dundee has that thing, but so the another question is from Hardy Bits. I'm coming in September 2023. Already got unconditional offer. Is Dundee good place for part-time jobs, and how is Indian community there? I read somewhere in Dundee there's very few Indian people. So is it hard for us as compared to other UK cities? So I will have to like let you know that, to be honest and straightforward, it's not about good place or something. Dundee is obviously is a safest city. Like you can go anywhere, because there is no night, but when it is night as well, like in winters you can see it is almost darker, like 3 p.m. itself, like in afternoon itself. And yeah, still it is safe. It is not like that anyone will hurt you, but still every place has a little bit of negative points, but yeah, and it is the safest place and good place. Regarding the jobs, if I have to say, part-time jobs, every country has its own kind of, the track. You need to put a lot of efforts for jobs, because if I have to be very frank, you will at least need to make a lot of applications, applying for jobs like daily 15 plus. So like daily 15 plus, you will get like reward bags only for like 2-3, because Dundee city, it is not exactly a city. If I have to say, it is like if I were in India, it was not a city at all. It is like a town, village kind of stuff, but yeah, they call it as a city because they have their own ways. And I would like you to say that no matter where you go in UK, you will have to put efforts to go for the part-time jobs. You need to, there are a lot of jobs, but There are a lot of people as well. There is a lot of competition, no matter if it is part-time or you're going for a full-time. It depends on you. So trust me, do not ever ask anyone if how is the part-time job, full-time job and everything. It depends on you, not like the other person's thing. Because if that other person is not making that much efforts or something, you know, it won't be like logical to say that to you or through someone else that it is not at a good city, that you don't have a part-time jobs opportunities, you don't get part-times and all this stuff. It depends on you, on the individual, how much efforts they are putting on it. You will be getting a lot of options, do not worry about it, but you need to like search on and have networking. Okay, and like regarding the few Indian people, I don't know who told you that, but in Dundee and Perth and all the stuff, like in UK, wherever you go, especially in Dundee, you will see a lot of Indian people. Okay, it's just that the Indian people won't, like, not everyone will talk to you, like, okay, because they don't know you that much. They will say hi, hello, like people like me will like, hi, how are you? I will be like that, no matter if you're a stranger. So that depends on individual personality. But yeah, there are a lot of Indian people. Even, you know, I will say that do not go for like only Indian things, Indian people and all the stuff. You really need to know that you are not in India, you are somewhere else, and you need to make sure you are networking out of your comfort zone. Then only you will be getting the right track and right people, right networking, because it's very important. In another country it is not like but if I have to say, it is not like only our kind of people. Yeah, you will get a lot of people of your own country and all the stuff, but make sure that you network with everyone, because not everyone will be same and as per to your mindset or belief you have. Because I was also the one, I was like Indian people, I used to be very that much, but at the very first week I got to realize this, that via my dean itself, business school dean, and my teachers and my seniors, and I also experienced it a lot, that you are not here to be like just within your comfort zone. You need to make sure that you go beyond the comfort zone, start networking with the right people. You need to know that who is right and who is wrong, like who is good for like as per to you, and who is not, who is very beneficial for you right now. How you can be like a good start a good bondage with that person, and maybe you can also grow and that person can also grow, like, okay, so it will be like more beneficial. And definitely you will get a lot of ideas, help, not only from Indian peoples but as well as the others. Especially another thing that you need to know, that Scottish people do not initiate the conversations. You are the one who will be doing that. Everywhere they have their own, like you are like, we have this own things, like we also have the same thing, they also have the same thing. They are very comfortable with their Scottish people as well. Nigerians will be like comfortable with their own people, like Indian people will be more comfortable with everyone, like that's the thing. They too have the same mentality, which a lot of like we too also have that. So that's the main thing. But we just know that you are here, and you are here for expanding, growing, and going beyond the comfort zone. Okay, and yeah, definitely everyone will be like helping you. You just have to ask, you really just have to ask, and we will talk about it later on, about the experiences regarding this. But yeah, that's the thing. So that was my thing. There are a lot of Indian peoples, don't worry. You have Gurudwara, masjid, you have churches, you have mandir as well in Dundee, so do not worry about it. In fact, I have like uploaded everything as well, so you can just check on. And yeah, there are a lot of people. If you go like in Mandir or Gurudwara, you will meet another Indians as well, and also you will network to other countries people as well, because normally if I have to say, no matter if it's Christian, Muslim or something like another religions, like we go everywhere in Dundee. It's not a lot like for us it is like simple, like go everywhere as a student, just explore. Okay, and yeah, so that's the main thing you need to realize. Also, I got this normal questions regarding Dundee. How is it exactly? Is it worth it? You see, I want you to decide what is the worth of everything. For me, it is worth it, because for me, the university degree, that doesn't matter a lot. What is the journey? What it is teaching you, what it is making you into, is more important than the results, because obviously the journey is depending on you, how much efforts you do, how much actions you do, how much you realize and get experience into. Obviously it won't be like easy, but it will be a lot more triggering, a lot more expanding your horizons from everywhere. So that's the actual thing. Okay, so normally one of the YouTube subscriber of mine asked me that about internship, about the pagoda internship. Like he asked me that can anyone apply, or does it involves merit criteria as mentioned on the university website? I would like to know. It depends. First, it depends on your course, if it includes the internship, pagoda internship. Second, obviously it will rely, because there are so many students, it doesn't rely on the merit criteria only, but also as per to your previous performance, and as per to your actual CV that you make, and how well you do in the interview. So it really depends on all the stuff. So do not ever think that you won't have a chance for it. I will say just go for it. Everything in your life makes sense, okay, and everything has its own experience, so which helps you to realize and learn a lot of things. So I will say just go for it. And if you ask someone else who has not done the internship and all this stuff, see, their experience is different. The person who is already in internship, or who has gone through all this process, his or her experience is very different. And yeah, like for me, as per to my experience, it was like many, like first of all, I was like with the Rodak and all the stuff, like everyone was like saying you better also go for start looking for another internship and all the stuff. But because you cannot stand for like pagoda internship, we do not know if we will be getting the internship or not. But I was influenced by it, but then I was like working so hard, and then I thought, like, I was alone, and I thought that if others can get, then why can't I get? What I should be doing. So I started searching and finding and doing getting connected with the previous ones who have already done the pagoda internship. So I connected them with the LinkedIn, asked them a lot of things, and even I asked to the teachers and they guided me, even the inquiry center and every individual, the TPG business people also. I asked, I literally, to be honest, I bombarded like a lot of questions to them, to every one of them, and I'm really helpful. um, I was literally grateful for that, and they were literally helpful for me. I was like I was having a lot of questions, and I, I never felt like they didn't answer my questions. They were always like, I know they want to be like giving you instant mail like replies sometimes, but I have this guarantee. I can tell you that if you're a good follow back person, and genuinely you are asking something, they are there for you. Even the silliest questions of yours, they will entertain you. They want you to like go beyond everything. They want you to ask. Unless and until you don't ask them, do not expect they will entertain you. That's the actual truth, I have to say. So even if you're in the class, or if you're not, you have any questions or doubts, you just ask it. Even if it is the silliest question, just ask it. But it should not be a very silliest question. It's like, sometimes it's okay, but try to question the righteous questions, which are worthy and not being answered, or like you have doubts on there. Because normally I was having a lot of questions regarding the pagoda internship, but when I started cultivating and researching and getting involved with all those various activities and people, and while doing the networking with professors, dean, and TPG Business School, and the previous batchmates, like batches who opted for pagoda. So I got a lot of sense that yeah, they are working everywhere, like no matter what, if it is UK, USA, Canada, India, or their own places, they are working, and they are working in a really nice companies. I have seen them. Even I have asked them what should I do and all this stuff. Even I asked professors. Even see, I would like you to know that just go for it. Even if you think that there is only like 0.01% of chance or hope, you have that much, okay? And that you can turn into like 100%. That's up to you. There is no, or else if you do not have hope or something, it won't be like you won't be standing any chance no matter what. So yeah, I did got pagoda internship, and I think I was the very first person who got it. And yeah, you have a lot of chances if you do it in the right way and you take efforts. Do not go for the results. Just go. I will say, just go and apply it. And yeah, the internships are worthy. It depends on how you take it. Okay, if like you have funding issues or all the stuff, then I will say think about it if you have to go for online or dissertation. But I will say, like, everything has its own lessons, own experience level. So yeah, that's the thing. And I also received one question regarding Dundee city. So yeah, the Dundee city is like, it's not exactly like city, but it is amazing. It has everything almost except the if I have to say, the weather is kind of like very, if it's a hot year, then it will rain, and then it will be suddenly like again hot, and then it will be like snowing or something, but trust me, it has the summer at least, rather than the Scotland thing and London thing. It has the summers, so it's nice and it's good. Like it's not so expensive like London area. So yeah, even the Edinburgh and Glasgow is expensive a little bit than Dundee. So yeah, you will have a lot of good experience as well, and a lot of different kind of mix kind of emotions. I will say best kind of journey it will be, and I hope if you go for University of Dundee or Dundee City individually, then I will recommend you guys to just go for it, because before, like in the first, you will to be honest, you won't like it if you are too like sensitive or person like me. I was like literally crying a little bit. No, it's just too much. But then afterwards, when I after December, if I have to say, it was amazing. Like the ride was like a roller coaster, but it was amazing. So when you get friends and all the stuff, the right kind of friends and right kind of networking and people who are like succeeding and growing forward, and then you are also joining them, that's the ultimate happiness and achievement, if I have to say. And yeah, there are a lot of festivals, there are a lot of kind of activities going on in the university, so make sure you get indulged, because then only you will find networking and right kind of networking and right kind of people and friends. So I will say just go for it. And yeah, if I have to say, like the winters, make sure you have the right kind of shoes, because when we were having winters, like the last September batch, people, many of them got handicapped. Means like they got hand fractures normally and all the stuff. They were feeling mentally ill and all the stuff. That's the thing, it depends. That's why Dundee or UK, wherever you go, you need to know one thing: just get out of your house. Do not be inside your house alone, or else you will be the first person in the first day. You will be like mentally sick and feel like homesickness. So please make sure you get indulged with activities, people, make right kind of friends and all this stuff. Okay, and if you guys have any kind of questions regarding anything, just let me know. And yeah, I will be like I'm going to post a lot more videos on my pagoda internship journey. So if you have any doubts, just go and see how is it. And yeah, soon I will be doing a specific video on the pagoda internship itself, and I will like you to see it and watch it, and make sure that what exactly you need to do and how it works. Okay, so stay tuned, and I hope if you like this video, just like it, comment it if you have any questions, and subscribe it, and just share it. I know there are a lot of people who are confused and all the stuff, and they really need to know a lot of things and about University of Dundee and Dundee City and UK. Just share them and let them know that they can comment below or mail me, and I will be happy to help you guys in every way I can. Okay, so bye. I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you.